ask? Well, yes, there are. And so one of the questions we want to know is how confident is the TensorFlow object detector that it recognized something of interest. And so on this page over here, this screen that we can see being displayed from a phone or the monitor, we have this number over here. It says 0.957 03125. Pretty precise number. And so the question that we asked in order to get that response is, what is your confidence level? And when I say your confidence level, I'm talking about the TensorFlow object detector, that we actually detected a gold mineral. And it is telling us that it is 95.7% confident, really precise. So that's one question that we can ask. And there's others as well. Okay, we asked for the label. We can also ask for the top boundary. How far are you from the bottom of the screen? And the left boundary, right over here. So that's this question over here. How far are you from the left part of the screen? So those are some interesting questions. Let's take a look at confidence. We know that there was a problem with the Skystone challenge from the previous year. And that problem was that if you placed stones next to each other, like we have over here, it would recognize some of those stones, double stones, as a single stone. And here it sees a plain stone and then a Skystone, but the object detector is telling us that it is a single stone, and it's telling us it is that with an 88% confidence. It's not lying, it's just wrong. And so that is something that can occur. And what some teams did is they said, well, that's not acceptable for the model to do that. They retrained the model by taking, hundreds of photographs and then going through a process of retraining that took, a few hundred hours to create a better model that would distinguish between two stones when they were next to each other. But that was hard. And so that is something that we hope we don't have to do this year. So what kind of other situations can occur? Let's just take a look at some thought experiments of what can happen. So there's an example within the Rover Ruckus game is what happens if you have two gold minerals beside each other or two on top of each other. In this case, it recognized each one of those situations as a single gold mineral instead of a double. Is that a problem? Well, no, because that should not occur at the beginning of a game or any place else in the game when we're doing autonomous mode, because there's only going to be one gold mineral that we have to deal with, and they're not going to be next to each other. So so this is not a problem with the model, but a problem with when we're going through and testing to see how it works. And there's other kind of situations that we could deal with too. What happens if there's a wicker basket in the field? Well, that's not going to happen. Or if there is a chevron car, well, that shouldn't happen either, and so we're really not worried about that.